Hi, this is Patrick Nycz. I'm with Indiana Design Consortium, and I've known Ebony for a number of years, and I've been impressed with her all along, and growing impressed with her as I was working with her as the chair of the marketing committee for the United Way. One thing that strikes me most about Ebony is, first of all, open up with saying, congratulations, Ebony, on this amazing award. I don't know anyone more deserving than this in the community, and I'm going to tell you why that is. First of all, as a marketer, I work with a lot of other marketers, and the best of us have that nice way of the neat way of come up with a creative, but they also have to have the skill sets and the talent to actually put that into a real live, something that's really going to make an impact or sell something. Like in my world, our job is to sell things for our clients a lot of times. But when Ebony's doing her job and she's taking that creative and she's tying it with the skill sets that she has in terms of the technical side of getting those emails out and tracking them and getting the social media out and tracking the ROI on that necessarily, it means that she's impacting the community in a very meaningful way because she is supporting the partner agencies for the United Way, which then in turn support the people who need that in our community. So first of all, I just want to say that Ebony's leadership in that role is something I've been impressed with and find myself listening to and wanting to make sure that she has all the tools she needs to do her job right. And she's also been an incredibly humble person in this role, where she is someone who is driving these things, but looking at the bigger picture of what it really means in the community. I can't tell you how happy I am to be invited to celebrate this award with Ebony Barrett Kennedy. This 10 under 40 for Lafayette is an amazing award. She is very deserving of this. Just thank you very much. Okay.
Hello, Greater Lafayette. Thanks for giving me a chance to tell you why I love working with Ebony Barrett Kennedy. I've had the privilege of working alongside Ebony for probably the last 3 or 4 years. Sometimes it's been in her capacity as the marketing director for the United Way of Greater Lafayette, and sometimes it's just as a fellow volunteer. And to be honest with you, a lot of times I start to find myself confused. I'm not sure which hat she's wearing. And part of that's because it's always very purpose-driven, mission-driven, very much about making this a community of it's a better place to live. But also it's because of the time of day that we're working. It might be, late of an evening or on a Sunday afternoon, or just the number of hours that I know she's been putting into it seem to be well beyond the scope of what any of us would expect of her in her director of marketing role for United Way. But then at the same time, her level of intensity and passion behind it definitely seems more than your everyday highly engaged volunteer, if you know what I mean. So at the end of the day, what I've decided is it doesn't matter which role she's in, she's just a great civic leader. And one of the things that I love most about working with Ebony is that she's so outcome oriented. She never seems to be concerned about recognition. So someone could have a really great idea, and she can really help to make sure to fan that flame and help break down the process and make sure that that idea gets executed. But it also can be something where she has a great idea and someone else has passion around it, and she's happy to let them run with it. Either way, she's not seeking recognition. She just wants to make sure we achieve our outcome or the goals that we set out to accomplish. She's also a really good coach and leader. She has a passion around helping both emerging leaders and experienced leaders to create safe spaces to have some difficult conversations or tackle complicated issues. She's good about, especially with people I think that maybe have been overly cautious about having difficult conversations, she has a very empowering reframe. She helps us to kind of reframe the experience of those conversations and remind us that conflict isn't bad, to not think of it as confrontation. And she's reminded me several times that if someone has a vastly different point of view than you, that's okay. Just be grateful that they are being authentic with you, and take that opportunity to get really curious and actively listen. Just as a great way of reminding us all that that is a gift, and that it's only in those spaces that we find understanding, and it's the only way that we're really going to find long-lasting, sustainable solutions. So when I think about Ebony being recognized for this, I think, wow, she's so well deserving of this, and our community is so fortunate to have her leading in this way. So thanks for letting me share that today, and please join me in extending congratulations to Ebony for this well-deserved award.